Today we are going to learn about animal tissue. Animal tissue are of four types: epithelial, nervous, connective, and muscular. Now let us see epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue are mostly found everywhere in our body, and they are of three types: squamous, columnar, and cuboidal. Now let's see what is squamous. Squamous is divided into two types. They are simple squamous and stratified squamous. As the name itself, simple squamous means it has a single layer. The small dots are the nucleus. And the simple squamous are located in the blood vessels, alveoli of the lungs, etc. Now let's see the second type of squamous, that is stratified squamous. As the name itself, it is multi-layered. Look, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, layer 4, etc. And the blue color dots are the nucleus. And they are located in the lining of the mouth, esophagus, through which our food enters, and also the skin. Our skin is a multi-layered. And now let's see what is columnar. This columnar, we have small villi on top of them. That's why columnar is also known as ciliated. And their main function is the absorption of food. So it is located in the inner lining of stomach and intestine. Now let us look about cuboidal epithelial tissue. As you can see in this diagram, they are cube and the nucleus is present at the bottom. They are cuboidal like this. Etc. And they are located in the lining of kidney, tubes, ducts, salivary glands, sweat glands, etc. Now let us talk about the nervous tissue. This is the nervous tissue. There will be a 5-mark question in your exams to draw this diagram. Now let's talk about its structure. This is the cell body, soma. It contains nucleus and dendrite, this hair-like structure, and this arm, a long arm, is known as axon. And these are known as axon terminals. I will make a video how to draw this diagram. So the main function of this nervous tissue is to transfer data, transfer information. This nervous tissue controls us. You should do this, you should think that, like that. How it transfers information? From the axon terminals to dendrite. There will be another like this. This is the nervous tissue. The information passes through here and jumps to another nervous tissue like that. Now let us see about connective tissues. Connective tissues. Now let's start with the blood. Blood is the main fluid in our body, and it consists of three types: RBC, WBC, and platelets. RBC, red blood cells. They help in the transportation of oxygen, and they contain hemoglobin, which gives them red color. And now let us talk about the WBC, white blood cells, which is the defense. And the WBC itself consists of 5 types: neutrophils, basophils, eosinophils, monocytes, and lymphocytes. And now these neutrophils, they contain 3 to 7 lobes of nucleus. And basophils, they contain a S-shaped nucleus. Eosinophils, they contain two-lobed nucleus. You can see two-lobed nucleus. Monocytes, which contains a bean shape like the kidney. And lymphocyte, which contains a large nucleus. Now let us move to the platelets, also known as thrombocytes. As we learned in our lower classes, we know that when we get hurt, our body will start to bleed. Without platelets, bleeding will not stop. When our body is bleeding, the platelets come and conserve. It makes a like structure and it does not allow blood to flow through the body outside. So the platelets acts as a conserving agents of blood in our body. And that's all about blood. Now let's go to the second, that is bone. Bone, as we know, it's the framework of our body. It gives a defined shape. According to the defined shape, the muscle, everything grows. And the two types of connectivity of bone are ligament and tendon. Ligament connect two bones. Consider one bone, another bone. This connectivity is known as ligament. Tendon. Consider muscle, bone. This is tendon. Tendon connect muscle to bone. And now let's look cartilage. Cartilage found everywhere. Not everywhere, in particular places like nose, mouth, the surface of joints, etc. These are the type of bones that do not break. And now let us see about areolar tissues. These are found majority in our body because body consists of space and these are present in the space. And they are found between the skin and the muscles, the space. It fills up the space. And their main use, they fight against viruses and other antiforeign materials. And now, last but not the least, adipose tissues. They are the fat layers found in the skin. Our body takes the limit food for various type of activities, and the waste are excreted, but some are conserved in the intestine, known as fat. The fat accumulated between the body and the skin, like this. Body, skin, these are the fats. And fat is also for a limit. When it crosses the limit, we call it obesity. And now let's move on to the last tissues. There are of two types, voluntary and involuntary. The voluntary means which depend on us, and involuntary which does not depend on us. Or voluntary we can control, involuntary we can't control. The voluntary consists of one type of muscles, that is skeletal muscles. These have a light and a dark band, like this: a dark band, a light band, a dark band, a light band, as you can see here. And the blue color dots are the nucleus. In one cell itself, it has so many nucleus. It is multicellular. And in the involuntary muscles that we can control consist of two, that are smooth and cardiac. The smooth muscles are found here, as you can see in the diagram. They are found in the intestine, stomach, kidney, etc. These help in the movement of blood or food, and it only consists of one nucleus in one cell. Now the last, cardiac muscles. These are only found in the heart. It works to keep the heart pumping. The main disadvantage of this tissue is they can't self-repair. Once damaged, can't be repaired. The doctors say you should have a healthy life to protect your heart. So that's it. We have completed animal tissues.